Guy, how's your day going? All right, I'm off my freaking bed now. All right, let's see. Let's get this set up. I have everything actually set up right now, and I don't have to go to. I can stay in my room, so yeah, that's nice. Let's see. All right, here we go. Atomic and Gion, how's your guys' day going? Hold on. Need to fix this. I think we need to raise this up a tad bit. That's lengthed out, maxed out, not lengthed out. Here we go. I think that's a little bit better. I feel like you guys could kind of see like the underside. I don't know. It's kind of at like a little bit of a weird angle. Yeah. How's everyone's day going so far? Hope everyone's day is going so good. Hope everyone's day is going good. Happy Sunday. Hope everyone is having a good Sunday. My scent of the day today. This is Twist Heritage number 137. So this is a clone of Parfums de Marly Altair. This is a good fragrance. I had Liquid Brun. Didn't like it, honestly. Kind of smelled like a... How do I say... I don't want to say it because I don't want to be like rude when I say it, but kind of smelled like a dirty homeless man. That's kind of the vibe I got. That's really what the vibe my girlfriend got. I got more of this like wet cardboard vibe, but it just had this underlying like dirty smell to the both of us, which is unusual because this fragrance, which is cloning the same thing that Liquid Brun is cloning, is like doesn't have that weird smell to me. Wait, that was yesterday. So your scent of the day is not Castley. What is it today? But yeah, Heritage number 137. I think it's better than Liquid Brun personally. This is a great fragrance though. I requested this, so I collaborated with Twist and they sent me this and another one of their fragrances. I requested this before I had ever tried Liquid Brun, or anything with that Altair DNA. So after I tried Liquid Brun, I had the thought, because I still hadn't got this fragrance yet, I was like, dude, I don't like this DNA. Like, I'm gonna absolutely hate this fragrance when I get it, and I got it. I did a spray. I was expecting to not like it. And that kind of weird dirtiness that I got from Liquid Brun is not in this fragrance, which is absolutely amazing to me. It's just kind of much more, almost of like a more high quality take. Now, this is around, I want to say $50, but it's 100 ml. It's an eau de parfum. Let's check out this atomizer here as well. Really nice pressurized atomizer. Yeah, smells very boozy. They do provide a note breakdown right on the packaging, which I do think is nice. Top notes: cinnamon, cardamom, orange blossom, and bergamot. Middle notes of bourbon, vanilla, and elemi. And base notes of musk, praline, musk, ambroxan, gaiac wood, tonka, and candied almond. Really, really nice fragrance here. It is getting warmer out, so I'm kind of giving some of my cool weather fragrances like their last wearing, I suppose you could say. I mean, I'm still gonna wear some of my cool weather fragrances in the warm weather, but there are some that I am gonna kind of put away. I don't really think I'm gonna be pulling this one out in the heat. Like, out of all the other cool weather fragrances I have, like, there are so many better ones that are better in the heat. So this may be my last wearing of this one for a while, unless I wear it on like a Sunday like this, and I'm just chilling at my house or something. Scent of the day, Le Beau Paradise Garden. Paradise Garden isn't half bad. I don't hate it. Now, personally, I prefer Hawass Tropical over Paradise Garden. That's just me. I like it because it's just like a little bit heavier. Paradise Garden was very light to me, not even in a bad way, like in a nice way, but Hawass Tropical just kind of adds just a bit of a heavier vibe to it, a little more sweet, which I enjoy. Dante, what's going on? All right, so we are doing something a little bit different. Obviously, if you guys are fans of my channel and you guys have been on the lives, you know that we do fragrance battles pretty often. Not every stream, but we do fragrance battles pretty consistently here. And normally I will have one type against another type, or I will just have 8 random fragrances or 12 random fragrances, whatever. I've never done a fragrance battle with more than 2 different types of fragrances. But today, if you guys could not tell by the freaking title, we have, I guess I'm going to try to move these without making them fall. Here we have, come on. Come on. And now they're all freaking out of order. We have coconut fragrances right here. Coconut fragrances versus citrusy fragrances that I'm trying to line up right here. I'm going to have to move this back. I don't even know why I pulled this out in front of the camera. So we have coconut fragrances right here in this line. 6 of them. We have 6 citrusy fragrances here in this line. And we have 6 plum fragrances here in this line. So it's going to work like fragrance battles normally do. I'm going to give you guys the option, but instead of having 2 options, you guys are going to have 3 options. It's literally the same, pretty much the same thing that I've done fragrance battles wise, but we're just adding in a whole nother option. You know, instead of only having 2 options per battle, we are going to have 3. I don't know how this is going to go. This was kind of just an idea that popped in my head kind of sporadically. I was just going to do coconut, or not coconut, excuse me. I was just going to do plum versus citrusy fragrances. And then I was like, oh, you know, I could only find, I wanted to, if I was doing that, I wanted to find 8 of each, but I could only find 6 plum fragrances in my collection. And I coincidentally I have like 7 or 8 coconut fragrances, but I have enough to have 6 coconut fragrances. So I was like, oh, I could just combine these together. I did try to kind of match these up by price. Of course, we are going to kind of have not the best matchups at some point, but I did try to do like matchup clone fragrances together, nice designer fragrances together, niche fragrances together. Coconut is my current favorite note. That is my current favorite note as well. I love it. It is so good. Gian, if you like coconut, I highly recommend go on to Auric or look up Auric Blends. They are an oil company, and this is their black coconut oil. I don't know if it's flipped, if you can read this, but this is their black coconut oil. Really, really nice fragrance oil here. This has notes of, I believe it's like toasted coconut, vanilla, some woods. Really, really nice fragrance here. Yeah, it's just like a nice kind of, not too sweet, but still nice and sweet coconut. It's not gourmand or anything like that. It's just like fresh, coconutty, obviously, sweet, but not overpoweringly sweet. And this is only like $13. So if you do want to find an oil, there's a recommendation for you. Give it a try. Thanks. No problem. Never tried Hawass Tropical. Well, if you like Paradise Garden, I would say try Hawass Tropical. The thing is, I haven't had them side by side. I had a little sample of Paradise Garden, and I ended up giving it to one of my buddies because I didn't love it. But I really do enjoy Hawass Tropical. Maybe I should get a decant or something of Paradise Garden and really try them side by side. I just know, to my nose and to my memory, Hawass Tropical is just kind of a heavier, thicker version. But let's get started. Let's not wait anymore here on the fragrance battles. Let's get started. The coconut fragrance here is Risasi Hawass Tropical. The citrus fragrance is Paris Corner Mauge Moscow Mule. And the plum fragrance here is Lattafa's Vintage Radio. So obviously here we have kind of a cheap matchup here. You know, these fragrances are not too expensive. Need to add an option here. This is kind of weird for me. Vintage Radio, because I'm so used to only needing 2 options. Vintage Radio, Moscow Mule, and Hawass Tropical. Here we go. I guess, how big is this poll? Oh my god, this is the biggest poll we have ever had here on this channel. Risasi Hawass Tropical. This is cloning Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Beau Paradise Garden. So you get notes of coconut water, you get fig, you get tonka bean, you get a little bit of mint in here if I'm not mistaken. This is a beautiful, beautiful fragrance right here. It is tropical, it is sweet, it's fruity, it is a little bit more youthful leaning. This is a phenomenal fragrance. I honestly kind of forget how much I really did enjoy this fragrance. I remember I got this one basically when it first came out. I wanted it that way. I wanted to have like one of the first batches, have a really good batch of this one. This stuff lasts, this stuff projects. Honestly, I wouldn't, I'm not going to say I'm going to get a backup bottle now, but after the summer's over, if my bottle is like down to like halfway, which I think it realistically could be because I do wear this fragrance a lot in the summer, and I think I am kind of starting to spray a little bit more. But yeah, Wash Tropical, great fragrance. I'm tempted to get a backup bottle, but obviously, I've barely gotten this bottle broken in, but I got it in like August or something like that. So it was like really nice and warm for like a month or two, and then it kind of started to get cooler out, so I wore other things. This is Paris Corner Mauge Moscow Mule, so you can probably tell by the packaging, by the box. Wow, I cannot talk. You can probably tell by the bottle that this is cloning Killian's Blue Moon Ginger Dash. Really, really good fragrance here. I think if you guys have not tried a Moscow Mule, you guys are honestly sleeping on it. So it's very aromatic, right? Very citrusy, a little bit woodsy. There's this sort of icy note in here. Now, there's not an actual ice note, but this fragrance does smell like very refreshing. Like, when a drink is on the rocks, when it has ice in it and it gives you that sort of icy smell, that this fragrance has that. Like, it's very icy, very fresh, very aromatic. You get a little bit of ginger in here. Very fresh. Now, I've never had a Moscow Mule. I have not. So, Blue Moon on the rocks, whatever the heck. Wait, vodka on the rocks? Oh, okay. Only Killian I've ever tried is Angel Share, and I thought it was overrated, honestly. But no, I haven't tried vodka on the rocks. I want to try the one that this is cloning, Blue Moon, and I really want to try Angel Share Parodies. But this is a great fragrance. It lasts a long time on my skin, projects well. Really, really nice budget fragrance here. Budget, how's it going? Hold on, let's got Rayhan Terra, 3 sprays only, so strong. Feel like I've never tried Outlands. I've been debating getting that, but I feel like maybe it's not going to be the best because I don't really like a whole lot of spicy like oriental fragrances like that. And also I'm much more into just like tropical fragrances and stuff, and it's going to be warm out soon. Hubble says nice. Thank you, Hubble. Mike, how's your day going? What's your son of the day? My son of the day today, and my day's going good. Thanks for asking. How's your day going? Twist Heritage number 137, clone of PDM Altair. But yeah, Gucci Guilty Forum, nice choice there. This is Latafa Vintage Radio. So Vintage Radio is cloning Initio's. What is this one cloning again? This is cloning Initio's. I don't know why I'm blanking on this right now. Can someone help me? This is cloning Initio Paragon. Yes, thank you, Molon. Molion? Is that how you say it? Is it Molion? I should probably ask you. I've never asked you actually how to pronounce your name. Yes, Paragon. I wanted to say Paradigm for whatever reason, and I know that's Prada. And I was like, it's not Paradigm. But yeah, I kept trying to think of what it was, and Paradigm just kept popping into my head. Cloning Initio's Paragon. I've never tried Initio's Paragon. This is, however, a beautiful, beautiful fragrance right here. This is the plummy fragrance, so obviously you get plum, you get green apple, you get some woods. Personally, I get a sort of spicy, almost like frankincense-y vibe in here, and I've had people like literally tell me that my nose is broken because there's quote-unquote no spices in here to them. I just kind of get a sort of incensey spice in here. But yeah, really nice fragrance. It just kind of reminds me of a nice plummy shampoo. Really nice fragrance here. Hawass Tropical is leading right now, 50%, but I will let you guys vote. If I could only pick one between these three, I think I would probably end up picking Hawass Tropical. I really love coconut. So going into the warmer weather, if I can only keep one, I mean, Moscow Mule is great for the warm weather, but I think I like Hawass Tropical a little bit more. You just put me on the map to try Moscow. Yeah, you need it. If you like just very fresh, clean, almost icy fragrances, you'll enjoy that. This like if Riff's Freeze doesn't smell something like this or have the iciness that this has, I'm gonna be really disappointed. I want to try that one eventually. Only asked that because the dude kind of reminded me of it. Wait, what'd you ask? Oh, yeah, no, I haven't tried it. I need to try more Killians. I've been getting into more niche fragrances recently. Like I got my first Etat Libre de Orange. I've been sampling out a bunch more niche fragrances, getting more full bottles, but yeah, no. Killian is a house. I think I'd want to get a sampler set from them, honestly. And y'all, please make sure you guys drop a like, drop a sub if you guys have not already. Not at 5K, I'm gonna be giving away not this bottle, but a brand new bottle of Latafa Kamarkawa. All you have to do is be subscribed and live in the US, and you could potentially win this fragrance. So drop a sub, drop a like if you guys have not already, and let me know down here in the comments, what is everybody wearing today? Negative. Ordered Safari Breeze today. You heard it as coconut. Interesting. You'll have to let me know how that is. Ask ChatGPT how to earn millions. Shows me your live streams. ChatGPT is not lying. Ordered 60 new colognes. What did you order there, John? Well, what? Invictus Victory Elixir, that is a good one. I'd be willing to get that one for sure, yeah. What do you got? Any fragrance of wood? If you want just like a very, very wood heavy fragrance, do I have any with me right now? Wood. Yeah, here we go. I gotta freaking lean back in my chair. Oh my god. Yeah, you want to talk? So, a fragrance that to me kind of smells like wood, in this case, a pine tree or like a Christmas tree. You could check out Burberry London. This is a nice, classy fragrance. I mean, your fragrance is dressed up in Burberry. This fragrance has better drip than me. I don't own any Burberry, but my fragrance does. Anyways, yeah, just kind of smells like a Christmas tree. It smells like Christmas Day. That's kind of the best way that I could personally explain this fragrance. Get a little bit of like a dry pipe tobacco-ness in there as well. But yeah, really nice fragrance. Primarily woodsy. It doesn't show pine as a note, but if you've ever smelt it, it smells straight up like a pine tree. You need a cologne Nike? I need a cologne Nike? What does that mean? Oh, wait, Nike? Who's Nike? Oh, John, you know, the eBay live streams will not be selling fragrances. John probably is that one. If he's buying 16, you've been summoned here. Welcome. I want Kamarkawa. Oh, Atomic, make sure you're subscribed. Diego, what's going on? Michael, what's going on? Bottle is clean. It's a very nice bottle. Got London Spice. Recommending Bad Boy Carolina Herrera. I've never tried the original Bad Boy, but Bad Boy Cobalt is a banger. It's such a good one. Do I have mac and cheese perfume? No. Where do you sell Fragrance Guy? Les Sables Roses. That one seems nice. Isn't that one? A lot of people say it's like Ombre Nomad without the oud. Is that correct? Or am I thinking of a different one? Hell no, I ain't 70 cornballs. Alright, Atomic. Alright. I'm not gonna freaking subscribe to you then. You said you have London Spice. Ooh, Spice? London Spice. London Spice? Fragrance Time, what's going on? How's your day going? What do you mean? Who, me? Oh, Nike, I got London Spice. Bro, what? Are you just telling me you have that in your collection not to sell? Are you... Wait, hold on. I'm so freaking confused right now. Bro, I'm just trying to catch up on comments right now. Wait, I don't know. I'm so confused. I'm just going to keep reading comments. Oud in it. Much more raspberry, incense, and less. Okay, gotcha. So, maybe... I thought it didn't have oud in it. That was interesting. Oh, okay, you're talking... Okay, I'm so confused, bro. I'm trying to read comments. I'm like, bro, who's talking to who right now? What won even? I gotta figure out what fragrance won. Come on. It was Hawas Tropical. Here we go. Hawas Tropical won the first matchup. I guess where am I putting these fragrances? I guess I'm putting them over here. I didn't think this through. I'm not gonna start putting them back yet. I was confused for a sec. Tried Creed Viking. I've not tried Creed Viking. Most recent pickup is Etat Libre de Orange you or someone like you. Really, really good fragrance there. We're going to go, it's going to be in the next one. Best Silver Mountain Water dupe. So this is the only Silver Mountain Water dupe I've ever tried, but this is great. This is Twist River number 64. To me, this kind of just smells, it smells very familiar. Now, I had CK1. It smells like CK1. Very, very fresh, that kind of nostalgic, clean vibe. But this one actually lasts quite a while, projects nicely. This one, I sprayed it on at probably about 10 in the morning, and I could smell it on myself at like 2 the next morning. So very, very good longevity, good projection. This one, like, I remember because like I was up late as hell, and I could just still smell this one off of me. And I only wore it that one time, but I just remember that it like lasted a crazy long time on my skin. But yeah, so Twist River number 64. More floral, jammy, powdery rose, feminine but good. End up getting a full bottle by June. Oh, okay. You just have a sample. Gotcha. I was thinking you have. I thought you had a full bottle of it because you tend to wear it a lot. Or is it one that like you really don't have to do a lot of sprays with, or have you had multiple samples of it? I don't know. Here we have Hugo Boss bottled for the plum fragrance. We have you or someone like you for the citrus fragrance. And we have Red Line 2654 for the coconut fragrance. I want to say this is not a fragrance that I have, but every time I go to look up like Red Line 2654 and its note breakdown, I always see this one brand. It's called, I think it's like Strangers Parfumery or something, or Parfumery. I don't know how you say it. Um, then also they have a fragrance called Red Lime Soda, and it looks really, really good. Like it looks so good. The note breakdown looks crazy. It has like lychee in it or something. It's like really like floral, fizzy, fruity. It looks really good. Look that up if you guys want to look at an interesting one. Really like it. Nike. Thanks for all the Twist River 64 is. Hey, well, I hope you enjoy it, Miha. I really enjoy it. I like it. 10 ml, gotcha. So you paid a pretty penny for that one. My buddy got a 10 ml of Blue Talisman, and it was $50, which is, I mean, I get it because you know the bottle retails for like $400 or $500, whatever. 12 though, so I can't go to the notes. So I can't tell you the notes unless you go to Fragrantica, bro. Fragrance du Bois. Fragrance du Bois. Oh, just sample. This is not Secretions Magnifique Atomic. This is you or someone like you. All right. Caught up on comments. I can talk about the fragrances here. Let's start with our plum fragrance here. This is Hugo Boss bottled EDT. So this is a classic. It's been around since the 90s, and I don't think it's going anywhere anytime soon. You get plum, you get some woodsy notes, really, really nice fragrance here. You get a little bit of cinnamon, you get some apple. This is like the grandfather of the Parfums de Marley Leighton DNA. This is really what started it. Great fragrance, decent longevity, decent projection for a for a fragrance out of the 90s that I'm sure has been reformulated time and time again. Like I can still get a whole school day's worth of longevity out of this one. It's just not crazy strong, but still a nice classy fragrance. I picked this one up I think it was going into my sophomore year of high school. I picked this one up. Unless it was going into my junior year, but I don't think it was going into my junior year. I think it was. No, was it going in? It was I was either going into my junior year or sophomore year of high school, and I ended up getting this fragrance. I think maybe my junior year. No, my sophomore. One of the years, junior year or sophomore year, I got this for like my back to school fragrance. I'm just gonna stop at that. Here we have Etat Libre d'Orange, you or someone like you. So no, this is not Secretions Magnifique. I would like to try Secretions Magnifique and some of the other fragrances, but I unfortunately did not get Secretions Magnifique, although it was the same price as this one. You or someone like you, as the name kind of entails, is supposed to remind you of somebody, maybe a memory with somebody. I don't know exactly who this fragrance reminds me of, but it definitely does have a sort of nostalgic feeling to it. It opens up very mojito-y with mint and grapefruit. Remember, this is our citrusy fragrance choice here. You get a nice bit of grapefruit that is fairly citrusy, but overall this fragrance is mainly green It is very herbal, obviously. It's very minty. You only get musk in the base notes, so it is just kind of like a very easy to wear fragrance. And in the middle notes, you get a bunch of florals, and you do get a rose note. And the rose is definitely like the star player here in the dry down. It's a minty rose in the dry down. Very nice. Now, I had seen so many people sit here and complain on Fragrantica about the rose in this fragrance, and I just think that like, because they're review bombing it at that point. They're like, "Oh my god, bro! I thought it was supposed to smell like mojito, and it just smells like rose." Because people are watching reviews, seeing the influencers be like, "Oh, it smells like a mojito." What they're not telling you is it smells like a mojito in the opening, and then it changes to a lot of rose in the dry down. No one with this fragrance really says that there's a lot of rose in it, which I can kind of see why some people feel a little like let down when they do get it. But like, bro, you can look at the note breakdowns. You can see that there's rose in here. If you're not gonna like rose, don't get this fragrance. I don't know. But yeah, nice bit of rose in here. It just kind of pisses me off because so many people, they're like, "Oh my god, it's like a rose bomb. What the heck? My favorite fragrance influencer said it's supposed to smell like a mojito." Like, come on, dude. Some people are just dumb, dude. And then yes, this is a city rhythm. To answer, I don't know. I scrolled back on comments. So I don't know who asked, but yes, this is a city rhythm. This is City Rhythm Redline 2654. So this is a blend of Miami and San Diego. Really, really nice fragrance here. You get coconut, you get a little bit of rum, ambergris, you get some sea salt, you get some lime. A lot of citrus here, a whole lot of citrus, but the coconut here is definitely the star player. Coconut, and there is this almost sort of Blue Jolly Rancher sort of accord that I get with this fragrance. I don't know if it's San Diego that kind of gives me the Blue Jolly Rancher feel, but this fragrance does have this like fruity Blue Jolly Rancher coconutiness to it. Really, really nice. Tom Ford Original Tobacco Oud. How is that one? 50 for a 10 ml. That's not bad. That's not bad. 7.5 ml Blue Talisman, Scentbird 38. I mean, that's not bad because Scentbird they give you really nice packaging too. Yes, I believe that so Hugo Boss has revamped their fragrances. I don't know what their new Boss bottled fragrances look like, but yeah, Diego, I believe you're right. This is their old fragrance bottle design for the Boss bottled line, but I have a new version of the scent line. I gotta say, honestly, I think I kind of like. I don't know. I mean, I don't mind this packaging. I like this. I like this box. This bottle. I think it looks nice. I think the original bottle for the scent line looked nice as well. I don't know why they had to redo it, but they did. It's a steal. Voted for Secretions Magnifique. Well, it's not Secretions Magnifique, but you're welcome to vote for it. For cheap cologne, Elizabeth Taylor Passion. I want to try some stuff from Elizabeth Taylor. Another one too. Another brand, Elizabeth, that I want to try is Elizabeth Arden as well. Molion, for some reason, have things 7.5 ounce, dark, sweet, seductive, old school, dark fruits, beautiful secrets. I want to try I'm Trash. I am steady. Oh, I'm Trash smells like a fresh green apple. Yeah, I had heard a lot of people be like, "Oh, I was thinking it was going to be stinky," and it's just like very clean. I think if anything, I want to get because I don't know, I did blind buy this, and it was a successful blind buy, but I think I want to get a sampler pack from them, and then if there's just some that I like really love, then I'll get a full bottle. What's up, bro? Wearing Detour Noir today. What you got on? Justin, how's it going, man? Hope you're having a good day. My scent of the day today, Twist Heritage number 137. It's a clone of PDM Altair. I think my favorite note is rose, so that's good. Yeah, you'll probably like it. City Rhythms, your fave? Yeah. Especially if you're, somewhere warm like Florida, they're going to be amazing. But City Rhythms are so good. Mighty Goose, what's going on? Best all-around cologne, the one. I think the one is solid, but if you're just asking me best all-rounder, if you're on more of a budget, like less than $100, go YSL myself. But if budget is not an issue, go Suspiro Vibrato. That's my take on that. There's order 2 dupes, Detour Noir, and Dior Homme Intense dupes. Hey, there you go, Daniel. How's it going? And how's your day going as well? I've not tried bottled elixir, but I've tried Boss bottled Triumph elixir. You have the new presentation on Boss bottled. Older one has Boss bottle label on, just not Boss. So this is okay, interesting. So this is a new one. I wonder what the old one looked like though, because I've never seen it. So okay, that would make sense because I was like, I don't know, every single place I've been to, every single new Hugo Boss bottled fragrance has like had this one. So I was confused. That's why I was like, I've never seen the new bottles, but that would make sense why I've never seen the new bottles because I've been seeing the new bottles. I've never seen the old bottles. Um. Scent of the day, John Parfumer 004. Beautiful, crisp, minty citrus, gin and tonic vibe. Dang, that sounds pretty good. How expensive is that one? So I had Liquid Brun. I didn't really like it. It smelled like cardboardy to me. This, in my opinion, is better. I will say maybe it's not as strong, but it's still really nice in my opinion. I like it more than Liquid Brun. It doesn't have that weird like cardboardy vibe I got. Vibrato, I get like, bro, 10 plus hours longevity, 3 to 4 feet of projection. Like, it's so strong. I think Bulgari Tiger is better than Suspiro Vibrato. I've never tried Tiger. From what I have heard is that Vibrato is much better longevity and projection wise. But I've heard that people prefer the scent on Tiger just a little bit more. But Vibrato is a beast. I don't know how I would feel because I've heard some people be Tiger is more expensive than Vibrato. And I've heard people be like, yeah, I get 4 hours with it. I get 3 hours with it. But I've also heard people be like, I get 1 hour with vibrato. So I don't know. I mean, I'd like to try Tigar, but I've never tried it. Day is weird but good. How so, Daniel? But it's glad that it's good though. Yes, this is the EDT. Looks exactly the same, just with it just says Boss bottled instead or what? Daniel live pop. Yes, the live is popping. Here we go. Tiger for show better. I don't know. I mean, I think it'd be hard to beat. Like, vibrato is so good. Vanilla Dunes is better than Liquid Brawn. I've heard people say that. You need EDP. If you're talking about the Boss bottle line, there's a couple from the Boss bottled line that I really want to get. Boss bottled Bold Citrus and Boss bottled Triumph Elixir. Triumph Elixir maybe, but Bold Citrus for sure. I really want that one. City Rhythm Redline 26541, 45% to the other two, which got a total of 55%. Need to try stuff from Mind Games. I tried Ruby Lopez and I did not enjoy that one at all. Now, it seems like Ruby Lopez is really not a popular one from that brand because not a whole lot of people had heard of it. Not a whole lot of people were familiar with it whenever I have talked about it. Or like even really when I did like a review, like it didn't seem like a whole lot of people were like crazy interested. Maybe it was one that just kind of like flew under the radar, but I didn't like it, honestly. It was bad. It was like a old lady oud rose bug spray. It was not good. UK got 100 ml, 15 ml travel for 105 pounds. Probably 100 for 100 ml. Brand also has loads of sample sets. Well, what 105 and how much is 105 pounds? Isn't that like 130, 140 something USD? I don't know the translation for that, honestly. I don't know pounds to dollars. But even that's not that bad, honestly. And then I'm assuming they're niche as well or what? Double Attack. Yeah, I've heard people say Double Attack, French Defense, and Queenings are the ones that I really need to try. Ruby Lopez is hated. Yeah, I could see why. I want to try Prodigy and Queening. I mean, I just really like to try any of them, honestly. Like, I'm very open to trying any of them. Okay, next fragrance battle we have here. Nope. What the frick? What the Sigma? All right, I don't know why it did like a yes or no poll after I added an option. All right, we have for the plum fragrance, Risasi Hawass Ice. For the citrus fragrance, we have Island Dreams. And for the coconut fragrance, we have... I went to write coconut and I accidentally put a D at the beginning, and it literally tried to autocorrect to Dodo Morning. Why does my phone... It gives me like the weirdest stuff to autocorrect to. Lessons, Chief of DC, how's it going, brother? What's your scent of the day? My scent of the day is freaking Twist Heritage. Good clone of Parfums de Marly Altair. Here we have Risasi Hawass Ice going up against Catalage Island Dreams, going up against Paris Corner Coconut Lagoon. Risasi Hawass Ice, let's start with this one. Very nice fragrance. You get plum, you get apple. The plum and apple in here kind of gives me a very grapey vibe. If you get a grapey vibe with the original Hawas, it's just like turned up to the max in this. I thought you got mint in here, but I don't think you do get mint. But it does definitely have like a very minty, clean vibe to me. This is still sugary sweet, but it's not crazy sugary sweet synthetic. They really toned down the original Hawas for this one, made it a much more fresher fragrance. There's really not a whole lot of spices in the original Hawas. Like there is some cinnamon and there is a little bit more of a synthetic vibe to it, but this is really just like a more toned down, kind of more expensive smelling Rasasi Hawas, if that makes sense. Next one we have is Kadlaj Island Dreams. This kind of blew people's minds away. Blew away some people's minds when I said this during my last stream. So if you look at this bottle, to a lot of people, at least to me, this bottle looks like it's kind of black to like a kind of gray gradient. In real life, it goes from blue, like dark blue, to like a clear like whitey color. It's very weird. I remember getting this fragrance in my hands and I was just like, what? Like I genuinely thought that when I got this was a fake one. I thought it was fake because I'm like, why is it blue? And then I saw like someone who had it much more up close and I was like, oh my god, it's blue and like white. I thought it was black and like white or black and gray, something like that. But Island Dreams, this is cloning Louis Vuitton Symphony. Really, really nice fragrance here. Yeah, really nice fragrance here. You get only a couple notes. You get musk, ambroxan, ginger, and grapefruit. Really, really nice fragrance. It is light. It is very fizzy. If anyone has ever had a sugar-free Monster, the White Monster, that's literally what this fragrance smells like. Very fizzy, very grapefruity, very light. And the last fragrance here, this is Paris Corner Coconut Lagoon. Really, really good fragrance here. So I'm not sure exactly what this is cloning, if it is cloning anything. I think the closest thing would probably have to be Creed Virgin Island Water. But I've heard a lot of people, even people who have Virgin Island Water, say that this is its own thing. But this is an amazing, amazing fragrance. So Atomic, it smells like, well, I don't know. It's kind of a bit of both. It smells overall more like the Monster smells, but that fizzy vibe, that really like fizzy grapefruity like smell slash taste you get in your mouth when you're drinking it is also very comparable to it in my opinion. Now again, it's not like 1-to-1, but that is a good kind of more visual not, I guess not a visual representation, but maybe like a memory representation for some of you guys. I don't know. But yeah, really nice fragrance here. You get notes of coconut, watermelon, you get caramel, you get vanilla, you get apple, lemon, and what else? Apple, lemon, and something else. Maybe apple, lemon, watermelon, coconut, caramel, vanilla, something else, I think. I think I'm missing a note. Oh, orange. There's like a mandarin orange note in here. Really, really nice fragrances all across the board here. Hold on, we gotta... Yeah, man, affordable niche, really high quality, natural smelling stuff. Nice, nice. Honestly, I'll keep them in mind for sure. French Offense, Aventus, DNA, Mica, fragrances. So, fragrances that don't smell good on my skin. Liquid Brun, that's really the only one that comes to mind. That, like, a lot of people are like, oh, it's so good, and it just did not smell good on my skin. No, it's like black cherry, not synthetic like Tom Ford 3 cherries. Well, I love the Tom Ford cherry fragrances. Sunday shower, no fragrance. Dang, TVDC. Now you're stinking it up in your house. No, I'm playing. Dreams and Ice might be a good combo. Well, I have to do this combination before you can do it, Chief of DC. So let's try it. Let's try it right here. We are starting with the heavier fragrance in between these, which is Hawas Ice. So, spray of Hawas Ice. Yeah, Hawas Ice, it's good. Apple, plum, it's aromatic, it's fresh. Now, I don't know if I'm crazy for doing this. I don't like to let my fragrance dry down when I am doing a layer. I know a lot of people are like, spray, let it dry down, and then do your layer. But I feel like the fragrances mix a little bit better when I just spray them on top. Now, I don't like spray it normally and then immediately spray something. Like I do kind of give it a second, so I'm not like spray immediately. But yeah, really nice. It's been dried down long enough. And let's hit it with that Collage Island Dreams. That was actually like really good. That was really good placement on both of those sprays. I was surprised. I hit them both in like the exact same spot. All right, off the top, which it's not really going to smell good. When I do it this way, when I kind of just layer them both, like it never smells like great in the opening. But then on the dry down, like they're like, I don't know. I feel like maybe, I don't know. I'm sure maybe my way does nothing or it could mess it up. Bro. Ooh, oh my god. Okay, okay. Ooh, okay, Chief of DC. This is fire. I'm genuine. I'm gonna need to wear this one of these days. Straight up, what this smells like to me right in the opening is you guys know those lemon. I'm not talking about lemon heads, but those like lemon drop candies, like the lemon sour candies, but they have sugar on the outside of them. That is straight up what that smells like. That smells like I just opened up a bag of those lemon drop candies. And though that used to be like one of my favorite candies growing up. Bro, that is good. That is good. If you guys have Hawass Ice and Island Dreams, try a layering combo of them right now. Right now. All right, we do need some more people to vote though. Hawass Ice and Island Dreams are tied up, so we are going to need someone to make a decision, be the decision breaker here. Buff Sense, how's it going? How's it going, bro? You have the Symphony dupe. Yes, this is Symphony, not LeBeau. Pretty sure Blockade might be the closest to Aventus. Mango instead of pineapple. Kelly Pistachio Gelato in my order. So I've never had it, but I had a clone of it, and I thought it was pretty good. But it was a little feminine, so I wore it for quite a while, a couple of months, and then I gave it to my mom eventually. Smells like Dior Homme cologne. No. This smells like a lemon head candy. There's a big, to me, Dior Homme cologne smells like a cold glass of lemonade. This specifically smells like the lemon head candy to me. Very, very different. Still, I mean, I guess I can't sit here and say very, very different, but it's not the exact same. Definitely different than Homme cologne. Wait, or was that not for me? I think that was for me. I don't know. Dior Homme cologne smells like lemon head candies. To me, it smells like, sorry, not lemon head candies, lemon drop candies, like the lemon drops. I'm talking, like, I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but there are these specific, like, they look like little lemons, and they have a sugar coating on them. It's a very specific candy. The lemon heads are good, but they smell very different to me. Yeah, excuse me though, not lemon heads, little lemon drop candies. I feel like it would be a musky, bright, sweet citrus. Yeah, I mean that's very comparable to what it is. It's like I think it's because you get a whole lot of citrus from Island Dreams, but you get that underlying sweetness from Hawass. Chief did Chief did it again. I remember those, just like the strawberry ones. Bro, there's strawberry ones, bro. I swear, if I'm missing out. I love those. I love those freaking those old lady strawberry candies, bro. Those are so good. Smells like snow. Your snow smells like citrus. Low Essentia EDP closest you found to Aventus. Nuance differences. Quality is fantastic. That sounds pretty good. How much is that one? So Diego, I already answered that one. You're just not listening, buddy. No, I'm playing. I said Liquid Run. That was the only one I've ever smelt that I've been like, ooh, this is not good at all. Island Dreams won 45% to 55%. Well, that both them got. Luthana First Class Flights get you 1.7 ounce Bulgari Tiger in a goodie bag. That's crazy because what, a 1.7 ounce of Tiger itself is like $200 or something like that, right? Because it's like 500 or something for a bottle. So if it's half that, I mean that's crazy. How much are the seats? I mean, I don't know. I'm if the seats are like $2,000, $3,000, I better be getting a freaking free cologne, something like that. All right, for the plum fragrance, we have the original Hawass. For the citrus fragrance, we have Full House, and for the coconut fragrance, we have City Rhythm Miami. Here we go. Um, that's fire. Yeah, bro. I'm gonna need to take a freaking trip there. 100 ml 425 for okay 12K. So yeah, dude, for 12K, I better be getting freaking a couple different expensive fragrances. I better not just be getting one, bro. 12K? That's crazy. That is crazy. But also, I'm sure that's more than half the other airlines do. 3 to 2, 3 sprays dreams, 2 Hawas ice. I don't know. I think if anything for me, what I would probably do with this combo is I think I would probably hit myself with I'd probably go Hawas Ice or yeah, Hawas Ice, Kadlaj Dreams, Hawas Ice, Kadlaj Dreams, and then I'd probably do Hawas Ice on one side and then Dreams on the other side. Probably something like that, like 6. But yeah, I don't think a 3 to 2 would be bad. I think it would be a very comparable ratio to like Fakar, the Fakar Hawas Ice layering combo. 100 ml 425. Damn, bro. 12K is ridiculous. But if you got it like that, why not? Exactly. If you got it like that, why not? But I don't got it like that. I just have a couple fragrances, guys. Like if I was to your left, I would smell Symphony. Well, I mean, I don't really think you would. I mean, because the only thing that I would do is I'm saying I would do 2 sprays layered, one and one, and then the only way I'd have them separate is just do a spray under each on each side of my shirt. But I don't know. I really don't feel if anything, whatever. I just spray them in like the exact same place or something like that. But I don't know. I don't feel like it would like lean too much on one way. Like one time I layered not Hawas, Ultramall and Sauvage Elixir. I did one and one, I think, or one and one. I can't remember which way I did. And it just like it blended well, even though the sprays were separate. But here we have Rasasi Hawas for the Plum fragrance. Let's start with this one. Rasasi Hawas, we had Rasasi Hawas Ice just in the last matchup. This is very comparable to Hawas Ice, obviously, but it's a little bit more synthetic. It's a little bit more sticky sweet, if that makes a lot of sense. Now, this is really a good fragrance right here. Right here. Do I like this one more than the original Hawas? I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I like it more than the original or than Hawas Ice, but I definitely have a lot more memories with this one. As you guys can see, right? Let's take a look here. Hawas Ice, Hawas Tropical. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Hawas Ice. Hawas Tropical is right off to my side. It keeps messing me up. Hawas down here. Hawas Ice up there. But I also haven't had Hawas Ice for as long as I've had the original Hawas. Very, very nice fragrance here, though. It's plummy, it's sugary, sweet. You get a nice bit of cinnamon in there. So this is basically like pretty much the original Invictus. Make it a little bit more synthetic, a little bit more sticky sweet. Next, we have Full House. Someone's asking how much this is. It's around, I'd say about 60 to 80 bucks for 100 ml, depending on where you look. So this is cloning Louis Vuitton Imagination, and I've got to say, this is a great fragrance right here. It's my favorite interpretation I've ever smelt of Imagination because they really do focus on the tea vibe. So you get citron, you get some Ambroxan, you get that Chinese black tea, you get a tad bit of florals, but mainly this is a very aromatic, citrusy, fresh fragrance with that nice bit of tea. Really, really good fragrance here. I don't think you can go wrong with it. Very fresh, very clean, gets you a whole lot of compliments, and strong as well. And the freaking banger itself right here, City Rhythm Miami. Miami, you first spray this fragrance on, and you get this blast of coconut and lime. Now, it's kind of sour. The lime kind of has this sort of sour vibe to it. Not like it's spoiled or anything, but it definitely does have a sort of like kind of pungent lime vibe in there at the beginning, which I was not I wasn't expecting when I first wore this fragrance. And then as it dries down, you get rum, you get a little bit of vanilla. There is a tobacco note in here. Personally, I don't really I don't get a tobacco note in here. It's not spicy to me. It is very like light. If anything, I get more of a almondy vibe opposed to a like tobacco vibe in here. But yeah, very nice fragrances here across the board. If I could only have one of these, I mean, this is a really hard one. Hawas, I think I'd be okay letting go. This is a hard one. I've worn Full House a lot. No, it's a little misleading. It probably looks like I've worn Miami a lot. This was one of my buddy's bottles that he traded to me, and I've only worn this fragrance once since getting it because I got it in like a month or two ago. So it hasn't really been the weather to wear it. But I don't know. I mean, Miami is so good. Full House is so good too. It would really be a toss up between these, but the original Hawass is great too. You know. City with a Miami Fire. It's so good. Where's the JPG niche? JPG niche right here. JPG niche fragrance boy. JPG. Low 7 Cobalt, fantastic blue scent, great versatility, unique soapy, smoky incense, black currant sage. That sounds good. Pretty inexpensive from discounters, 100. Pretty sure they shipped to the US. It's not bad. Miami, probably my favorite. First, I already read that. Mike, we know you gotta like that. Yeah, that's true. Lime and rum, count me in. Try it. It's so good. Miami, baby. Miami is great. Arabia Prestige, Marwan, pretty good. Clone of Imagination. I've never tried that one. I've heard some people complain about longevity and projection with that one, but I don't know. I feel like I've gotten so many people that are like almost upset that like I haven't tried Marwa. Like I'll be talking about Full House and they're like, "Oh, this guy doesn't know anything. Marwa is so much better." And it's like, bro, like I'm sorry I like Full House. Like, I don't know. I feel like I don't like it's kind of crazy because I've gotten so many people like upset that I have my own opinion within like fragrances. Like I like blue jeans. I've gotten so many like hate comments because I like blue jeans and they're like, "Hey, you fucking suck, dude. You're a little bitch, bro, cuz you like blue jeans and I don't." Like I don't know. It makes no sense to me. Obviously no one's like actually said that, but like I've gotten so many people be like, "Bro, we're gonna clown on you because you wear blue jeans." It's so annoying. Hawa smells like hairspray up close. Interesting. I don't really get that. It definitely is synthetic, but I don't really get that vibe. I mean, baby, I've heard Marwa kind of sucks. Man with clones, if you have one, yeah, most of them too much redundancy. I mean, I don't know. I disagree because like I have a bunch of clones. They're all different. Like obviously, unless I specifically get something that is close, I've heard a lot of people say that like one clone just smells like the exact same. Or not one clone, but like all clones smell the exact same. I literally saw someone say that today, which I don't really understand that, but I think that there definitely is some redundancy when it does come to the clone game because so many people are making clones of just these specific fragrances instead of branching out. Which definitely does make the fragrances a little more redundant. But I don't know, like, I really switch it up. Like, this is a great clone. This is a great clone. I have so many at my table that I really love that are good, amazing clones that all smell different, all smell unique. And there are so many more back here. Like, some of my favorite pickups from last year and stuff are good. And okay, clones of clones. Yeah, I saw like an Assad clone. Why do you need an Assad clone? That doesn't make sense. And also like all these kids asking like Hawthorne fragrances and like Latafa and all these people like just begging in comments for colognes because the fragrances are like $20. That's really annoying too. Like that's one thing I noticed. Blue jeans is not, but shut up, Atomic. For real, seen a clone at 9 p.m. Just 9. It's 9:30 p.m. So many clones, what you like, sometimes your favorite might not actually be the best. Yeah, and I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I'm sure, yeah, there probably is a better Invictus styled fragrance out there. There probably is a better better imagination inspired fragrance out there, but I don't know, I mean, I have what I have. I'm aware what I have. I'm not going to like one of the biggest mistakes I had was I bought Aqua Dubai alongside this, and I really did enjoy both of them, but it's just like I got to a point where it's just like anytime I wanted to wear the Imagination DNA, I just much rather wear Full House, honestly. Here Miami won 57% to 30, not 33% to 43% total. Fake saw. All right. Next one for the Plummy fragrance, we have City Rhythms Martha's Vineyard. Martha's Vineyard. For the citrus fragrance, we have Sospiro Vibrato. And for the coconut fragrance, we have Zaharoff Sun-Kissed Island. Really, really good fragrances right up here. I don't think any of you guys have smelled Sun-Kissed Island. Maybe some of you guys have smelled Sun-Kissed Island. I don't know. Buff Sense, I have no clue what you've tried. I think this is Buff Sense. Is this your first time here on my channel? Because I think didn't I comment on was it like a Nitro Red video or something on your yeah, I think it was Nitro Red. I said something about like Nitro Red intensely. I had Puerto Rico. I had like an actual bottle of it. I didn't like it. Now mango is weird with me. That was the best mango fragrance I've ever tried, but I still really didn't enjoy that one. I smelled it. Well, Atomic, you are just too cool. You are Mr. Cool Guy in the chat right now. Fragrance X has Latafa Dynasty for 19. See, that's tempting, but I told myself if I do purchase something, and if it's not going to be something niche, then my next pickup is going to be Nitro Red Intensely, because that's been one I've been talking about getting for a while. Here we have City Rhythm, Martha's Vineyard. This is the plum fragrance. So you get black coconut, plum, driftwood, vanilla. Really, really nice fragrance here. You get a nice bit of tobacco. So this is primarily a vanilla dominant fragrance, but of course you do get a nice kind of background fruitiness of the black coconut and plum. Really nice fragrance. This is an extrait de parfum. Lasts a long time on my skin, projects really nicely. Now, if you look right now, you guys don't see any glitter or anything. Now, City Rhythm, this is something that they had been doing more recently. As you can see, this City Rhythm doesn't have glitter. This City Rhythm doesn't have glitter. And those are the old bottle styles. But with the new bottle styles here with the gold cap, they started adding glitter. I don't hate it. Now, I'm not going to say, like, I love it. I think maybe it would be cool if they gave you an option, like, oh, yeah, I want glitter in mine. I don't want glitter in mine. I don't care if it has glitter or not. I don't, like, feel feminine wearing this because it has glitter or anything. It's a very good fragrance, and it grabs me a lot of compliments. Yeah, it's a slept-on mango. Yeah, I mean, again, as I said, for mango fragrances, which I don't like, that one was very good. Debating on getting Nitro Gold. What is that one? Isn't that a Lamal Elixir? No. I was thinking of the new. Apparently, there's like a new Lamal Elixir Absolute Hawas coming out. What's the gold? What's the gold one cloning? Because I've heard there's like platinum or something, or like silver. There's like a silver one, and it's cloning like myself Absolute or something like that. Nitro Gold is a freshie, gotcha. This is Suspiro Vibrato. Really nice fragrance here, right? You get ginger, grapefruit, you get some woodsy notes, some powdery notes, a little bit of floral notes. Now, some people say that this is a really heavy floral fragrance. Personally, it's not like very floral heavy to me, but I've heard some people be like, it's so floral, it smells like a women's fragrance on my skin. I don't get that. Like, it's very traditionally masculine to me, but yeah, really nice fragrance here. The elixir is Absolute, gotcha. Because I didn't know if it was like elixir or platinum or something like that. Because in my head, I won't lie, in my head, when I think of elixir, the color I immediately think of is gold. Because of Lamal Elixir. Gold is a twist on Born Aroma Intense. Gotcha, sounds interesting. Last fragrance we have here. This is Zaharoff Sun-Kissed Island. So Zaharoff Sun-Kissed Island, this was a limited edition fragrance from the Z 3.0 creators set from Zaharoff. This is the only one I've tried from that set, but this one was the one that seemed the most up my alley. Smelling this fragrance, you get coconut milk, so you don't get a normal coconut note, but you get coconut milk, you get a skin musk note, you get a tequila note, you get red seaweed, you get a pure jungle essence note, you get lime, you get cardamom, you get mint, you get ylang ylang, you get rose. Really, really nice fragrance. I do enjoy this fragrance a lot. It is unique, and it has a whole lot of very interesting notes that I would have never imagined together, but in this configuration, it smells very nice. It doesn't smell odd. It smells very high quality as well. And it just is, it's an incredibly well-blended fragrance. I think that is one of the highest remarks that I can give towards this fragrance is how well blended it is. Like, this is such a well-blended fragrance right here. If you don't like mango, you gotta try Paradise, Den, Sens, Valhalla. I think you've talked to me about that one. What does that one smell like? Like, how, like, is it cloning something or what? Yeah, Sunkist Island definitely sleeper. Yeah, and here's the thing with Sunkist Island is when I first got it, it was 155 or something like that. And now it's like 200 to 400 plus dollars. It's crazy. I don't want a little extra shine. Exactly. I don't know if I already responded to that. Definitely floral me compared to its brother Tiger. I don't know. I'm just like when I smell it, I have a very hard time smelling like any florals. I get a much more like powdery side than floral side, but even that, like I really don't get a whole lot of powder notes or floral notes. It's very, very just citrusy, gingery to me. Maybe a tiny bit woodsy, but I don't know. Vibrato definitely more floral and powdery compared to Tigar. I'll need to try Tigar. So is Tigar to you guys just a lot more just very 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 citrusy, like sharp citrusy or what? Because to me this is very like citrusy already, like I don't know, like someone hates me and they threw like a big ass grapefruit at my face and it like smashed all over my big ass nose or something like that, you know? What's up, Gian? Says Diego. That was the coolest way I've ever heard anyone say, "What's up, Gian?" Ibarra is amazing. Seamless Soul is your favorite and more in my lane. Yeah, I don't know, like if I had the opportunity, I would have liked to get all of them. But I don't know. I really do enjoy this fragrance. At the same time, I love tropical fragrances. I love coconut as well. More well blended, and the grapefruit is more smooth in Tiger. I don't know. It's just like for me, right? When people say that, it's so hard for me to imagine because like this is already like very well blended to me. Like it's really not like like crazy sharp or anything. I don't know. Um, I've never tried Coco Loco, but if the coconut that they use is anything similar in here or any similar vibes, I'm sure I will love it. But that is another one that I have been thinking of. That's another one that I've been thinking of getting as a niche pickup because I really do want to start focusing on getting niche. Now, I don't want to become like a niche snob or anything like that. Like, I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, like all you guys and your dupes fucking stink. Like, I'm still gonna wear my dupes. I'm still going to wear designers and stuff. More importantly though, like I do want to try to just kind of get more artistic fragrances in my collection. I am a niche snob. Atomic, you are like the opposite of a niche snob. Snob. Why do I keep saying snob? You're the opposite of a niche snob. Atomic Rain. You are a Middle Eastern dupe snob. Why can't I freaking say snob, dude? You're a Middle Eastern dupe snob. I swear. You guys are seeing Micah freaking frame mogging himself by not freaking pronouncing stuff correctly. Here we have Bad Boy Cobalt. I'm not gonna put Bad Boy in that. I'm just gonna put Cobalt. We have Bad Boy Cobalt for the plum fragrance, YSL Myself for the citrus fragrance, and LeBeau for the coconut fragrance. Here we go. You ordered Liam Gray. Hey, there you go, Mr. Rolex. I love Liam Gray. It smells so good. Early stream today, Michael. It's kid. Yeah, early stream today. Sunday, wanted to get a live stream out. Not much. What about you, bro? Says the guy's signature scent is Choco Must. Says the guy whose signature scent is literally rain, bro. Like, come on. All right, here we have Bad Boy Cobalt, YSL Myself, and JPG LeBeau. Beautiful fragrances here. Bad Boy Cobalt. This fragrance kind of to me smells like a blue Powerade. Smells very good. Smells very fresh. Again, this is our plum fragrance here. So you get plum, you get some powdery notes. You do get a truffle note in here, which I think is interesting because I personally don't get any truffle in here. Lasts quite a while on my skin, projects nicely. It leaves a nice little scent bubble around me. I get really good reactions and compliments with this fragrance as well. It is a compliment getter. Like, I see why people enjoy this fragrance, why people compliment it, why it is one of the, better selling men's fragrances. Like, it is so, so good right here. Next one is Bad Boy Cobalt. I almost said Caroline. Bro, literally what is happening? In my head, I'm planning out what I'm saying, and I'm going to say this is YSL Myself, not Bad Boy Cobalt. And I go, this is Carolina Herrera Bad Boy Cobalt. This is YSL Myself. Really nice fragrance here. You get top notes of bergamot and Calabrian bergamot, middle notes of mandarin blossom, and base notes of ambrofix and patchouli. Really, really nice, easy wear fragrance here. This, to me, has a whole lot of fresh, clean laundry vibes to it. Very, very clean. This is not really like your fresh out of the shower fragrance. This is like your clothes fresh out of the dryer smelling fragrance. Really, really nice here. Lasts long enough, lasts a whole day through school. Really, really good fragrance. Then here's Jean Paul Gaultier's Le Beau EDT. You get 3 simple notes: bergamot in the top, coconut in the middle notes, and tonka bean in the base notes. Really, really nice fragrance. Very fresh, easy to wear, sweet coconut. Yeah, really, really nice fragrance here. I love Le Beau. It's a great fragrance to wear by itself. It's also a good one to layer with. Each fragrance is good. JPG might take the win. Yeah, I don't know. And so here's what we're going to do. We are going to do, we're doing matchups in 3, and so there are going to be 2 more matchups after this. This is the last matchup of the first round. I'll explain after this matchup is done, though. You can pick up Mr. Rolly. Recently got 1 million lucky. I don't really like 1 million lucky. I don't know. I just don't really like it. It was like, I've said it's too sweet for me. I don't know. And I love sweet fragrances. One of your top 10s of all time. Still one of the best one Raban has. Didn't really like it at first, blind buying, but it's heavily growing on me. I like it now. Sure, myself will win this round. I mean, who knows? I don't know. I don't want to end it because we got like 13 people in here and we were having a lot more people vote, but now we have 4 total votes. Y'all, vote if you guys have not already. Between these fragrances, I mean, this is very hard. That is the point of the fragrance battles. I'm not supposed to like be in here giving you guys just crazy easy matchups. I gotta come in here. I gotta make you guys, pick a couple different difficult decisions. You guys got to come in. You guys got to pick really good designers apart from each other. But who knows? All right. Well, this is enough. Everyone voted for myself, so I sell myself won 72% to combined 28%. So we had fragrances all coming in. We had 6 different matchups of 3 fragrances. Now, I will say overall, coconut fragrances did win. We had 4 coconut fragrances, 2 citrusy fragrances, and no plum fragrances pass. Here are the ones that passed. You have Rasasi Hawass Tropical, City Rhythm Redline 2654, and Island Dreams. These 3 passed, and these are going to go in a matchup together because these were the first 3 to go. The next 3 that won are Miami, Sunkissed Island, and myself. These will go after. There will be 1 winner from each of these matchups, and then that one specific fragrance is then the winner is going to go against the other one, and then we will have actually just 1 fragrance. Budget clone battle. Well, I would say yes if I hadn't already been going live for an hour at this point. But one of the next times I do fragrance battles, if you remind me of that, Mr. Rolex, I could probably do that. Yeah, I could do some budget clone battles for sure for you. Not a fan of Heavy Orange Blossom or Sunscreen Coconut. Fair. I mean, I love them. I really do enjoy them. I'm very excited for this summer because, like, I love fresh fragrances, and I don't know, like, there are just so many fresh and clean fragrances that I wear during the summer that just really, like, remind me of a lot of just like really good times in my summer, like a lot of the summer fragrances either remind me of like working at my job. I had a blast working last like summer and like beginning of my school year and everything. Some remind me of just like hanging out at my house in the summer. Some remind me of hanging out at my girlfriend's house. Some remind me of going camping up at my girlfriend's property and swimming in the river. Like, it really is a beautiful thing, I love how, yes, the fragrances are just fragrances, but some of them also do kind of like transport me and like remind me of some specific memories when I do wear them. And a lot of them do tend to be like summer fragrances because, I live in Montana. We didn't have a crazy winter this winter, but like normally, you can't get out and do a crazy whole lot of stuff unless you're like into snowboarding and stuff like that, or like winter sports. Like, there's not a whole bunch of stuff to do here in Montana. Here we have Rasasi Hawass Tropical, City Rhythm Redline 2654, and Collage Island Dreams. Another big, oh my god, not the biggest fan of myself either. Well, dang, Diego, I'm not the biggest fan of you, and now I finally know why. Nah, I'm just playing. Hold on. Notice that recently clone fragrances been getting more views. Yeah, so clone fragrances will always get more views than designer fragrances and niche fragrances. The reason is that because they are much more affordable, and also a lot of the brands will have like much more cooler packaging and stuff like that. I don't know. I feel like so many the only people that are like mad about like Middle Eastern fragrances and stuff are like I don't know. I don't know why like the general public is mad about like Middle Eastern fragrances. Like they're great for the general public. Like the only people losing in that scenario really are the big multi-billion-dollar brands. If you could have one cologne for life, what would it be? So I don't know, because my favorite is Stronger With You EDT, but if it had to be like I could genuinely only have one, it had to be it'd have to be versatile. I think I'd probably go with Sospiro Vibrato just because I could wear it every day and I could not get bored of it, honestly. It's so good. Damn, I grind the feels. Diego, it's because I'm a savage. No, I'm just playing. What's an orange blossom for me? Dang. Starting with you intensely. Starting with you intensely is good. Don't buy them, but I don't have a problem with them. Yeah, and it's like here's the thing. Like if you don't need to like love them. Like I don't know. I feel like so many people like dupes aren't also forced onto anyone. Like you don't have to have dupes in your collection, but so many people like niche snobs and shit just have like hatred towards people who have dupes in their collection. It's like bro, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't want to spend $400 on Louis Vuitton Symphony and I got like Island Dreams, you know? Playing this game, Far Cry 5, based in your state. Hey, Rolex, I played Far Cry 5. Such a good game right there. Yeah, it's so good. How far along are you? Because that is honestly probably I think my favorite game of all time. And it's so good. They really did portray Montana well. A lot of the references that they make to surrounding locations are pretty realistic. I like it. Here we have Rasasi Hawass Tropical cloning Jean Paul Gaultier's LeBeau Paradise Garden. You get mint, coconut water. You get tonka bean. You get fig. Really, really nice fragrance. Really nice kind of like sunscreeny, figgy, coconut fragrance. So good. Next, City Rhythm Redline 2654. Here you get coconut, rum, ambergris, sea salt, a whole lot of citrus, a nice little bit of vanilla in here as well. Really, really nice fragrance. This is an X-Ray de Parfum. Lasts all day on my skin and projects super nicely. And the last one here is Collage Island Dreams. Cloning Louis Vuitton Symphony. Ooh, super, super nice fragrance here, right? Very bright, fizzy, grapefruity. You get a little bit of ginger. You get musk, you get ambroxan. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. Hopefully not for the freaking rest of the stream. That'd be horrible if I got hiccups for the rest of the stream. Number one fragrance, Wulong Cha. I need to try that one. Stargazer, what's going on? How many bottles? So at my highest, I had about 70 fragrance bottles, and then I downsized. I got rid of like almost half of my fragrances, and I think I'm at about like 50, but I'm not exactly sure. Highly rated fragrance you can't deal with. I like effing fabulous, honestly. I really do enjoy it. Any of the Blue Day Chanels, they're overrated. Like, it's not that I can't deal with them, but they're just so overrated in my opinion. Far Cry 5 is the best. Don't like 6 at the part where you just destroyed the big statue. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. Far Cry 5 is an absolutely amazing game. Far Cry New Dawn is good too. That one still takes place in Montana. It's just like after the ending of Far Cry 6, and it puts you in like a almost kind of like a Fallout kind of like version of like the world, but that one's a good one. That one got really overhated. I don't know why. Wulong Cha, your favorite, best tea scent by Country Mile. Dang. How Blue Snow EDP doesn't last very long. It's so light. Yeah, and that's the thing, too. I feel like for what you get, it's really not worth it. Yeah, Island Dreams is a good clone. And then, Mr. Rolex, I don't know if you asked earlier if you said, is Hawass Tropical a clone? Yes, this is cloning Paradise Garden. I think someone said, is Hawass Tropical a clone? I think it was Rolex, but I could be mistaken. So why'd I downsize? So why I downsized is because I kind of felt like I got to a point where like almost any time I'd go out to like Ross or TJ Maxx or something, like I had to pick up something, and I really just had a lot of like just okay pickups. You know, I had obviously a couple fragrances like, oh my god, I really love these fragrances. And then there were just like a bunch, like half of the fragrances I had that I just like wasn't crazy happy with. I didn't love. I wasn't really going to like wear them. So I traded a bunch and ended up getting a lot more fragrances like that I really love. Some fragrances I sold and I bought other things with. Some I specifically traded. Some I even like didn't like, and I like, like Liquid Brun. I traded that along with money for a fragrance, But yeah, I don't know. I just had just like so many that were just okay. It's not as bad as yeah. A lot of people really say effing fabulous is like horrible, but I don't know. I like it at least. Which other? So I've tried a lot of city rhythms. Honestly, I've tried obviously Redline 265 for Miami and Martha's Vineyard. I own those. I've tried Manhattan. I've tried not San Diego. I've tried Puerto Rico. I've tried Austin. Now I have tried San Diego, but I haven't like actually tried it on skin. San Diego is one I really do want to like actually get a bottle of and try. Another one too, there's City Rhythm Savannah and City Rhythm Washington DC. Washington DC is a cherry blossom scent and Savannah is a peach scent. And they both seem really good, but those are feminine fragrances. But I really want to get those for Hollis. Does it clone Paradise Garden good? In my opinion, yes. It clones Paradise Garden quite well. It's just a heavier version. L'exclusive kind of fire. So I haven't tried the new L'exclusive yet. My Dillard surprisingly has not gotten it in, and it's been out for months, dude. Where do you trade your fragrances? So personally, I only really trade my fragrances to people I know. I've traded my fragrances, like me and Brian, we've traded before. He lives like all the way across the US compared to me. But I don't know. Like I traded with one kid and like coincidentally everything showed up broken. And he like sent me pictures of like everything broken. And like I don't know what, like I don't know, like there was none of the pack, like I expected him to like send me a picture or something of like the packaging of like all the packaging in it, but like the box was just like thrown randomly on the ground, all like crumpled up, and everything was just like laid out on the ground. And then the dude like sent me a picture and he's like, "Hey, it broke." I don't know. I'm not trying to say the dude like broke them or anything, but like I packed those up so well, dude. It was Mancera Red Tobacco and Xerjoff Luxor. And here's the thing. The Xerjoff was in a Xerjoff box. It was in the box. And it literally had wrapping around that box. And then there was packing peanuts all in that. And it was wrapped around with bubble mailers. Like, I don't know how much more thorough I could have been, dude. And yeah, so I don't know. I just don't really like to ship the fragrances, so I just really do local trades. New here, well, Clout Web, welcome to my channel. We just talk about fragrances here, so if that's something you're interested in, you drop a sub if you want to, but, that's all I do on here, really. Talk about fragrances. Obviously, if there's, like, anything else you want to talk about, you can talk about that, but primarily, we just talk about fragrances here. Cheapest fragrance and how much did it cost? Cheapest fragrance. So, cheapest for, like, 100 ml. This is Lattafa Caid Al Farsan Untamed. Now, this is normally about $20-25 for 100 ml, but I ended up getting this for only $13. Now, this is cloning Versace Eros Najim. It is so good, in my opinion. It's so absolutely amazing. It literally just smells like a lighter version of Eros Najim. San Diego, very nice, definitely up your alley. I figured. I've heard it's just kind of much more of like a really easy wear, almost blue fragrance. Pull of Black is great. Untamed is great. Yeah, Untamed is so good. I enjoy it. And I was really surprised, but I was kind of pissed off because I bought it and it said that it was going to, with the normal, just free shipping, right? I don't have Amazon Prime or anything. It said it was going to take 3 days, which I was like, oh my God, dude, that's great. I don't know if the listing just got so popular, but again, when I ordered it, it said it should be here in like 3 days. And then I checked the order the next day, and it like added a whole nother like week and a half onto it. And it's like, yeah, it's going to be here in 2 weeks. So I don't know. I feel like a shit ton of people just ordered it, and like they weren't expecting as many people to order it. And so then they're like, damn, well, whatever. I guess it's just going to be delayed. But I won't lie. I was a little bit annoyed. But at the same time, bro, I paid $13 for it, you know? I've never tried any Terre de Hermes, unfortunately. Um, I don't know if I talked about these fragrances, but they've been up for a while. So Island Dreams won 50% to 50% total. So Island Dreams is going to be going into the last matchup. Island Dreams is going to be going up against whatever the winner of this matchup is. So, yeah, I didn't know how I was going to do this ending. Honestly, I was probably just going to I won't lie, I wasn't gonna like actually like end it. I was just gonna kind of like just be like, okay, that's it. After like we did like the three there were the six matchups of like three fragrances, but then I thought about this. I was like, oh, I could just do 3 and 3, and then I could just do like a little one-on-one right there. All right, here we have YSL Myself, Zaharoff, Sunkissed Island, and City Rhythm Miami. YSL Myself, Bergamot, Calabrian Bergamot, Mandarin Blossom, and Brofix and Patchouli. Sunkissed Island, you get tequila, lime, cardamom. You get red seaweed. You get pure jungle essence. You get coconut milk, skin musk, tequila. Really nice fragrance. And here is City Rhythm Miami. You get coconut, rum, vanilla. You get lime, a little bit of tobacco. Really nice fragrance. Oh, Mr. Rolex, my bad. I did not respond to that one. I think Liquid Blood is very overhyped. I think it's very overhyped. I did not enjoy it, honestly. It smelled, okay, on my skin, to me, it smelled like wet cardboard. My girlfriend told me I smelled like a dirty homeless man when I wore it. So, I don't really like it. However, though, this is a clone of Altair, and I really enjoy this one. But my girlfriend still says it kind of has a dirty smell to her. So maybe my girlfriend really just doesn't like the DNA, but that one, as far as it goes to me, I really like it. Choose Sunkissed Island just for the name. Does it clone anything? So no, Sunkissed Island is an original fragrance here. Not even a fan of the original Low Stuff. One of the best designer citruses in terms of photorealism. Well worth a try. Yeah, I've heard really good things. Like, there's a Vetiver Intense or something like that a lot of people are telling me I need to get too from Terre de Hermes. I haven't gotten around to trying them yet, unfortunately. And I think the big thing that does kind of hold me back is the price, because it's like, bro, like, I'll see like a 1 ounce of the original EDT for like $70. It's like that's bonkers, bro. It's been out since like the 90s or something like that. Excuse me. Oh my god. But yeah, Mr. Rolex, I just want to show you this. This is the packaging for it, right? Really, really nice packaging here. Greetings from Sunkissed Island, right? It's like a postcard. It just sits basic. I don't know why I'm putting it back in here, like I'm about to send this to you, not D&D, Mr. Rolex. But nice packaging here. This is an original, from my understanding. Top notes: red seaweed, pure jungle essence, I combined ginger and cardamom. Ginger, cardamom, lime, and mint. Middle notes of tequila, jasmine, sambac, rose de grasse, and ylang ylang. And base notes of blonde woods, coconut milk, skin musk, and amber. So really, really nice fragrance. Now, when I got this fragrance, it was only $155, but now it's $200 to like $400 plus because it's discontinued. But this is TLTG's collaboration with Zaharoff. I'm not a huge TLTG fan, but there is also, as you guys can see right there, a TLTG signature right there, which is pretty cool, I mean, again, like, I'm not a huge fan of TLTG reviews, but it's so cool to have his signature on his fragrance. It's a good box, man. Appreciate it when they put... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're great. But I don't think... Is Zaharoff a clone house, or I thought they were just like a normal, like, just a niche one. Fragrance overhyped to me, like historic Sahara more. 175 ml in the UK for 77. Damn, bro. Did Ross sign yours? Yes, sir. Yeah, he signed Now, I was a little bit confused because I thought that only like limited ones were going to be signed, like really, really limited boxes were going to be signed. but I'm pretty sure every single box was signed. I think because I had seen when because I was like interested in ordering it and I wanted to watch like TLTG's reviews on it, and they had like thousands of boxes in their room. And I think it was like him and his wife or something. They were like getting through all of them, signing them. Niche House, no clones. Oh, yeah. Okay, got you, Mr. Roll. See, I was thinking you were saying that Zaharoff was a clone house. I was like, are they clone house? Yeah, for sure. Like when, especially with a budget fragrance, it shows that like you don't have to put in a whole lot of money to get like really good like presentation and stuff. All right, Sunkissed Island won 57% to 43%, which the only other vote was for YSL myself. I really want to try Coco Loco as well. It seems good. All right, this is the last matchup here. We have Collage Island Dreams going up against Sun-Kissed Island. And we are going to see what the best fragrance was out of all of the fragrances I put on here. We started with 18 fragrances, 6 plum fragrances, 6 coconut fragrances, and 6 citrusy fragrances. 4 coconut fragrances made it through, 2 citrusy fragrances made it through, and big fat 0 plum fragrances made it through. How much is Island Dream? About 40 to $45, I'd say. Lattafa has some good presentation on some of theirs for sure. Fan Your Flames. Fan Your Flames seems good. Favorite coconut scent is cheap. Coconut Lagoon. Expensive, probably Miami or Redline. So here we have Sunkissed. Why am I combining everything? I literally just was about to say Sunkissed Dreams. Here we have Collage Island Dreams. Really, really nice fragrance here. So you get notes of ginger, you get grapefruit, you get musk and ambroxan. This is just a very, very light, fizzy, airy fragrance. Yeah, really, really nice. It's light, it's fizzy, it's airy. I think that you can get a lot of compliments with this one. It's fresh and clean. And I don't think that there's really just like a huge amount of people who are going to sit here and be like, oh my God, it stinks. Like, it just smells very clean. No, I won't lie. I think when you first do spray on Island Dreams, for the first, I don't know, 30 seconds or something like that, it definitely does have kind of a, like, harsh, like citrusy wipe sort of vibe, something like that. But it's so good. Hey, Goose, thank you for coming in the chat. I really appreciate you, man. Have a good night. How much is Island Dream? Or I already read that one. I don't know why I was about to read it again. And then this is Sunkissed Island. You get notes of lime. You get notes of tequila, coconut milk, skin musk, blonde woods, ylang ylang, lime, cardamom, mint. If I hadn't said that. By the way, Mike, I don't know if you remember, but like 2 years ago, I recommended me to get Tommy Summer. Still one of your favorite cheapies. Smells really good. I don't know why people say it's a clone of LeBeau. Exactly. I really don't know why people said it was a clone of LeBeau either. That was honestly why I had gotten it, because I was like, oh my God, it's going to smell like LeBeau. Yeah, it doesn't smell like LeBeau, but it smells fantastic. It definitely is like, to me, this is just kind of like your typical like coconut smelling sunscreen, but it smells very good. But yeah, hey, Rolex, I appreciate you for letting me know that, you still like it. It's one of my favorite, like, cheap pickups. Very, very nostalgic for me as well. I remember I got that one for me, and I luckily found the girls' version at the exact same time. So I got the girls' version for Hollis. And yeah, I don't know. I was so excited. Like, I remember, like, bro, it was a beautiful hot day. It was the summer. I was out with my dad. He took me to Ross. I found them. Like, bro, it was perfect. And the fragrances are just really good, really puts me in a nice mood because I have so many memories wearing it. All right, here we have Sunkissed Island winning 60% to 40%. So the whole winner here was Zaharoff Sunkissed Island. Y'all, I really appreciate you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. I appreciate the support. Please start putting in your guys' last comments. Do you have an Arabian? No, I don't have an Arabian Oud fragrance. I mean, I suppose I have one. Gotta freaking throw the pillow I was sitting on. I suppose I have one being... Hold on. I'm gonna put this up. Here we go. I suppose I have one. Kaid Al Farsan Untamed. It kind of has like... an artificial oud in the opening, but it's not like crazy oud heavy. But yeah. Art of Universe. I don't have Art of Universe, but that one seems good. And honestly, Peace Mike, have a good evening. Mr. Rolex, have a good evening as well. Hey y'all, I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. I'm gonna put these fragrances back, and then I'll get going. I don't know. I guess just in case any of you guys have like another comment you want to put or something. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys. I don't think I am gonna go live again tonight. If I only did like an hour live or something like that, probably would go live. Now, of course, if I do get bored, I might come back. You know, if I have nothing to do, might as well go live again. But I don't know. This was an hour long live. Hold on. How do I need to put these away? So is that Kadlashiaka Blue? Yes, right here. This is Kadlashiaka Blue. This is a great fragrance right here. To me, it kind of smells like Prada Paradigm. And I have a sample of travel spray of Paradigm too, so I can kind of like compare them. Stream as usual. A Rolex. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate everyone else. Appreciate everyone in here who came, watched, supported. It's absolutely amazing seeing all you guys show up. And honestly, I won't lie, this was one of the better streams we had in a while. I get a whole lot more viewers when it is the summer. You guys know, when the summer comes around, my YouTube channel starts pop. It doesn't like crazy pop off, but when the summer comes around, I'm more consistent with the lives. We consistently have like a lot more familiar faces coming in and stuff like that. It really is a really good feeling, But yeah, this was one of the better lives I've had, I do need to get a Toscavat. Isn't there like a big thing with Toscavat though, where like they're consistently almost always sold out or something like that? Last birthday cake is fire. Yeah, that one seems good. I like the fragrances that have a story to them. I think that they're a cool, interesting concept, but I also really like the fragrances that are supposed to like replicate the smell of a place. I really like those ones. Looks like an Arabian oud bottle. Oh, okay, gotcha. Interesting. Yeah, no, I've never tried an Arabian oud. Sorry, I was thinking you meant just literally just any like Arabic fragrance that had oud in it. Had lots of people here compared to usual. Can't wait for the summer stream. Exactly. All right. Well, I think that is going to do it, y'all. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. I hope you guys have a good rest of your guys' day. Again, I don't think I'm going to go live, but who knows? There could be a chance that I could end up going live again later tonight. Anarchist, a unique one. They're very different. Yeah, for sure. I get that vibe. Hey, but I really appreciate each and every one of you guys. Mr. Rolex, Diego, Atomic Rain, Buff Sense, Mr. Kiss, anyone else in here. I appreciate you all. Have a good night. Smell you later.